Hello everyone, myself Dr. S. Mohammed Nazeer. This class I am going to teach you what economics is all about. The science of economics was born with the publication of Adam Smith's An Inquiry into the Nature and the Causes of Wealth of Nation in the year 1776. Okay, in the year 1776. Adam Smith is known as the father of economics. As its birth, the name of economics was political economy. Towards the end of the 19th century, there was a definite change from use of word political economy to economics. The political economy to economics. The word economics was derived from Greek words oiko, a house, and nomos, to manage. Thus, the word economics was used to mean home management. Economics used to mean home management with limited funds available in the most economical manner possible. Okay, with the help of limited resources, we are utilizing that limited resources in a better ways. That is economics. According to Lionel Robinson, okay, he is another famous economist. Uh, he wrote a book. The book name is Nature and the Significance of Economic Science. In that book, he defines economics is the science which studies human behavior as a relationship between ends and square means which have alternative uses. I repeat his definition. Economics is the science which studies human behavior as a relationship between ends. Here, ends means wants, and scarce means scarcity resources which have alternative uses. So, economics is the science. It studies the human behavior as a relationship between wants and scarcity resources, and that scarcity resources has a alternative uses. So, wants are unlimited. So, in order to satisfy the wants, we need resources. The resources are scarcity resources and which have alternative uses. So, we have to choose the better want. Okay. So, we have a scarcity resources. So, we are using the scarcity resources in a better ways. So, economics teaches how to use these scarcity resources in a better way. This is the meaning of this definition. The next definition. Paul A. Samuelson defines economics as the study of how men and society choose with or without the use of money. The study, economics, okay? The study of how men and society choose with or without the use of money to employ scarce productive resources which could have alternative uses to produce various commodities over time and distribute them for consumption now and in future. Here, the same definition of Lionel Robinson. Here, the Samuelson includes now and future. Okay, now and future among various people and groups of society. Thus, this definition emphasizes growth over time. It is modern and wider in scope. This definition takes into account consumption, production, distribution, and exchange of goods present and future. That is the reason this definition is called a growth definition. I repeat, the study of how men and society choose with or without the use of money to employ scarce productive resources which could have alternative uses to produce various commodities over time and distribute them for consumption now and in future among various people and groups of society. This definition has been accepted universally. Okay, this is the meaning what economics is all about. Now I am going to teach you microeconomics and macroeconomics, simply the subject matter of economics. Before 1930, there was only one economics, Ragnar Frisch. Okay, the Norwegian economist coined the words micro and macro in 1933 to denote the two branches of economic theory, namely microeconomics and macroeconomics. Let's see the subject matter of economics. Microeconomics deals with product pricing, factor pricing, welfare economics. Under product pricing, theory of demand, theory of supply. Under factor pricing, wages, rent, interest, profit. Okay. In macroeconomics, under macroeconomics, theory of income and employment, theory of general price level and inflation, theory of economic growth, theory of distribution. Let's see one by one. First, microeconomics. The word micro is derived from the Greek word micros, meaning small. Microeconomics deals with small segments of the society. Microeconomics deals with small segments of the society. Microeconomics is defined as the study of behavior of individual decision-making units, okay, such as consumers, resource owners, and firms. It is also known as price theory, since it is major subject matter deals with the determination of price of commodities and factors. Okay, so microeconomics is defined as the study of behavior of individual decision making units such as consumers, resource owners, and firms. Microeconomics had both theoretical and practical importance. It solves three central problems of an economy: what to produce, how to produce, and for whom to produce. Let's see the subject matter of economics. So we know that the product pricing, under product pricing, there is theory of demand, theory of supply. Factor pricing, there is wages, rent, interest, profit. Welfare economics is a separate part in that microeconomics. Let's see the importance of microeconomics. Okay, the microeconomics has both theoretical and practical importance. Let's see one by one. Microeconomics helps in formulating economic policies which enhance productive efficiency and results in greater social welfare. Okay. Number two, microeconomics explains the working of a capitalistic economy where individual units, producers, and consumers are free to take their own decisions. Okay. Number three, microeconomics describes how in a free enterprise economy, that is capitalistic economy, individual units attain equilibrium positions, both producers and consumers. It helps the government in formulating correct price policies. The next one, it helps in efficient employment of resources by the entrepreneurs. Efficient, okay, it helps in efficient employment of resources by the entrepreneurs. Next important, it helps business economists to make conditional predictions and business forecasts. The next one, it is used to explain gains from trade, disequilibrium in balance of payment position, and determination of international exchange rates. These are the importance of microeconomics. What is the limitations? The limitations is that microeconomics fails to explain the functioning of an economy as a whole. It cannot explain unemployment, poverty, illiteracy, and other problems prevailing in the countries. This is the limitation of microeconomics. Let's see macroeconomics. Okay, the word macro is derived from the Greek word macros mean large. Macroeconomics deals with aggregative economics. Macroeconomics deals with aggregative economics. Macroeconomics is defined as the study of overall economic phenomenon. Study of overall economic phenomenon such as problem of full employment, gross national product, that is national income, savings, investment, aggregate consumption, aggregate investment, economic growth. Okay, so macroeconomics is defined as the study of overall economic phenomenon such as problem of full employment, GNP, savings, investment, aggregate consumptions, aggregate investment, economic growth. Okay, it is also known as theory of income and employment. Macroeconomics also known as theory of income and employment, since its major subject matter deals with the determination of income and employment. The study of macroeconomics is used to solve many problems of an economy, like monetary problems, economic fluctuations, general unemployment, inflation, disequilibrium in balance of payment positions. Okay, so these are the things solved by the macroeconomics. Let's see the subject matter of macroeconomics. So the macroeconomics deals with theory of income and employment, theory of general price level and inflation, theory of economic growth, theory of distribution. Okay, let's see the importance of macroeconomics. Okay, number one, it gives an overall view of growing complexities of an economic system. It provides powerful tool to explain the working of complex economic system. It provides tool for the complex economic system. The next importance is it provides the basic and logical framework for formulating appropriate macroeconomic policies. Examples for inflation, poverty, unemployment. Okay, it provides the basic and the logical framework for formulating the appropriate macroeconomic policies to direct and regulate the economic towards desirable goods, desirable goals. Okay, the next importance is it helps in analyzing the reason for economic fluctuations and provide remedies. These are the importance of macroeconomics. Let's see the limitation of macroeconomics. Some of the major limitations of macroeconomics are, okay, number one, macroeconomics ignores the structural changes in an individual unit of the aggregate. The conclusion drawn on the basis of aggregate variables may be misleading. So we have to go through the individual units. Okay. The next one, as Hicks puts it, most of macro magnitudes which figure so largely in economic discussions are subject to errors and ambiguities. Okay. So too much of large explanations, it is not correct one. Okay, these are the limitations of macroeconomics. Let's see the interdependence of micro and macroeconomics. Okay, or let's see the difference between the micro and macroeconomics. Okay, microeconomics is that part of economic theory which studies the behavior of individual units of an economy. Macroeconomics is part of economic theory which studies the behavior of aggregate of the economy as a whole. Here, individual units, their aggregate of an economy as a whole. Tools of analysis. Demand and supply is the tools of analysis for microeconomics. Tools of analysis for macroeconomics is aggregate demand and aggregate supply. The main objective of microeconomics is aims to determine price of a commodity or factors of production. Prices of factors of production and prices of commodity is the fixing the price of commodity is the main objective for microeconomics. The main objective of macroeconomics is it aims to determine the income and employment level of an economy. Okay, determine income and employment level of the economy is the main objective of macroeconomics. Let's see the basic assumptions. It assumes all macro variables to be constant. It assumes national income, consumption, saving are constant. It assumes. The basic assumptions of macroeconomics is it assumes that all micro variables like decision of households and firms, prices of individual products and factors are constant. Okay, this is the assumption of macroeconomics. Okay, the other name of microeconomics is price theory. Other name of macroeconomics is income and employment theory. Examples of microeconomics: individual demands, firms' output. Examples of macroeconomics is national income and national output. Okay, it is difficult to differentiate between micro and macro economics. What is macro from an economy point is micro in the context of the world. So it is difficult to say which is more important. Both have their own significance. Okay. So in this class, we've seen the meaning of economics, okay, the definition of economics, the subject matter of microeconomics and macroeconomics. What is microeconomics? What is importance? What are the importance of microeconomics? What are the limitations of microeconomics? And then we've seen the meaning of macroeconomics, importance of macroeconomics, limitations of macroeconomics, differentiation and similarities between the micro and the macroeconomics.